Y'all, this might be the most insecure woman on the planet, man. Tap in. Let's listen to what she had to say.
Serious question. What would you do if the guy that you were seeing made a female friend dinner at his place, like an elaborate dinner? I'm dying. Okay, so this is what he made his female friend. This is a cheese board. I have no idea what this is, but he made that. Some pasta. The pasta looks amazing. This looks absolutely amazing, not gonna lie. And he even plated it. He plated it. He was like, "Oh, I made something," and sent me all these pictures, and I was just wowed. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this looks beautiful." Oh, but then naturally, I'm like, "Oh, like, are you on a date?" And that's completely fine. Like, you're not my man. You know, we're not together. We're just talking. So if he was, which clearly, like, this is a date, but that's completely fine. You know, we're not together. But this guy was like, "Oh no, I just cook like this for my friends all the time, whether it's men or women." I made it for my friend, and he named off some woman's name. I don't want to be talking to someone or dating someone who feels like they need to spend one-on-one time with someone in a very intimate way. This is like extremely intimate. It's almost performing for someone. So yeah, I just wouldn't want my potential someone or my boyfriend or my husband doing something like all of this for another woman. Went on talking about like that we're not together, but like want my person to trust me and this and that. But it doesn't come down to trust. It goes down to him not knowing boundaries.
Okay, so first of all, you would have to assume she's assuming a lot there. She said it goes down to him not knowing boundaries. What part of that makes you think he doesn't know his boundaries? If that's his friend and this is what they do, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect? Like, let me put it to you this way. And I put it to it when I was discussing this with some other people. Uh if if this was Gordon Ramsay, okay, you're dating Gordon Ramsay, and he sends you pictures like this, you wouldn't have a single question. You want to know why? Because he's a cook. He's a professional cook, and that's what he does. To expect Gordon Ramsay to cook at a less than level is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. That's what he does. He cooks on a high level. Why would he? Why would he cook less than? What would he do that for? Explain that to me. Why would Gordon Ramsay cook at a less than level? If there's any talented chef and they know how to really cook and they want to really throw down, why would they throw down in a less than manner? Like if this is how he cooks all the time, why? Like what? You didn't even acknowledge any type of like this how he gets down, right? And then you don't know if the scenario that he's in is that he invited people over and she's the only one that showed up, you know? And then so what if it's one on one? Like people can't eat together, like people can't be friends, like people can't come over and watch the game. Like if they were watching the game, would that be too much? Like I really want to understand like what one on one scenario is too intimate. Like this is mild at best. And oh yeah, and bound look, it's his friend. We're not talking about just some random woman. This is his friend. Not a random woman, not just somebody that's just out here. No, this is his friend. Anywho,
It goes down to him not knowing boundaries, because it's if you're doing stuff like
and also boundaries are for yourself. Therefore, you cannot infer a boundary that someone has. You can't say that that particular person is boundaryless because you don't know where they deem their territory to end. You could assume their territory ends at this particular place, but until that other party puts a I gave a great example again on the same fucking panel. If you are if you see two houses, right? You can assume the house A on the left ends at the fire hydrant and house B begins there. But house A ends up putting their fence to the left of the fire hydrant just on the other side of this tree. And you go, well, I thought you guys had up to the fire hydrant. Like, what if the deed of the land there's not an equal split? Like, you wouldn't know where one house ends or begins. You're just projecting your idea of what it should be.
What else are you doing for your female friends? To me, that's just red flags all over the place.
Insecurity. That's what that is. Insecurity, bro. Insecurity. I'm sorry I keep interrupting her, but goodness gracious, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, what else is he doing? Like, come on, it's just food. We're talking about food, fam. You ain't never cooked nothing for nobody.
Friends. To me, that's just red flags all over the place, and it just shows that there's a lack of boundaries. So I just ended up messaging him back, just letting him know that that's not something that I'm personally okay with, and there's plenty of women out there who would be okay with it, but I'm just not one of them. Here's the thing, everyone is different. There's gonna be women out there who are like, that's completely fine. I feel secure in myself. I feel confident about my man, and I trust him, this and that. That's completely fine. And again, it's not about trust for me. It's just boundaries.
No, you don't trust him. You don't trust him. That's what that is. You don't trust him. You're projecting your own lack of trust onto him. Because if you trusted him, it wouldn't be an issue. If you knew her, it wouldn't be an issue. But guess what you said at the very beginning? Y'all are talking, talking. Y'all ain't nothing. So stop projecting. Stop trying to stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing the whole United States of America.
Want there to be very, very clear boundaries if I'm talking to someone, and I want them to know like what's appropriate and what isn't appropriate. What do you guys think?
Y'all can go follow her if y'all want to. That's her TikTok. Y'all can go follow her if y'all want to. Y'all can. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. I seen some shit over there. I wasn't pleased with. But there's a so in the follow up, we got the friend. Okay, so the friend stitched a response. Okay.
A female friend dinner at his place.
Hey, so I'm the female friend in question, and I just wanted to clear up a few things. So, for one, we're strictly platonic. So, all these comments about us doing stuff with each other and that I'm his girlfriend, that's not happening. And for two, we're also both really into cooking. So, when he had asked, like, hey, do you want to cook this, that, and the third, I was like, yeah, let's do it. Went over there, we cooked the food, and I'm into aesthetically pleasing photos. So, he helped do all the plating and stuff. So it's not like I went over there and he cooked the food for me. We both were cooking. But yeah, here's the charcuterie board that I made. It was hard. So I see why
She made that. She made it, not him. She made it. And making a charcuterie board is not an intimate act. That just casually happens at dinner parties. Tell me 102 different ways that you're broke.
to do it. Then this was like the mushroom prep for the toast. And here's the toast. But yeah, the food was bomb and it was a collaborative effort. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Yeah. Men and women can be friends. Peace out.
Man, I didn't get a chance to get her TikTok. What's her TikTok? Okay, so hers is Camillelia. If you want to go follow her, you can go check her out. Hold on, I think I can make it bigger. Okay, that's not gonna help at all. But anyway, um, this is what I want to say. Okay, this is what I really want to say, and this is what I want to end with. All right, while she's sitting there cheesing, listen, stop projecting your insecurities. Okay, stop projecting your insecurities, and especially like try to get to know people, like try to get to know what is really actually going on in the scenario, because that just shows trust issues. You're just assuming that in that setting, oh, they're gonna end up punching on each other. They're gonna end up bang, 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 bada boom, boom. When that's not even what's gonna happen. That's so crazy to me, man. That's so crazy to me. Stop projecting. Stop being insecure. Let people be people. You know what I'm saying? And if there's a reason for like to raise an alarm, red flag alert, you'll know. You'll genuinely know. But in this particular instance, it seemed very innocent. Okay, especially if the friend is going home afterward. If the friend goes home afterward, like, come on. Like you could have just FaceTimed them later and really figured out what happened. Cause like, oh, you FaceTime, like What if you FaceTime him and he answered and then she says, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because she's just a friend. Like, what's going on? Like, that just shows insecurity, man. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section down below about this video. Please subscribe.